The Maverick Lobo is a mini race truck. I'll include a link to the Ford here in Draper's website in the description down below. They're providing us with the truck. If you have any questions, need any help, just ask for Scott. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood is a turbo 2-liter 4-cylinder that goes through a 7-speed. The 7-speed specific to the Lobo. 21 around town, 30 on the highway, with power outputs being 238 horsepower and then 275 pound-feet of torque. We're closing in on 500,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. Now, the hood is raised there on either side, and this blue pops out quite well. I like how the headlights arc across, and then you've got that special grille as part of the Lobo package. This also has fog lights, and then the bottom of the bumper is different too. All of it comes in together to make this look a bit sportier. Tire wheel setup is 225 by 55 by 19. You can see the wheels are blacked out. You can get different wheels than the Lobo. I think these ones look a little bit more modern, a little bit cleaner. Got the Lobo badge there on these side, and then stuff like the mirror caps and the door handles is body painted to match. And then you can see that it's got a pretty big cab and a little bit of a shorter bed, but yeah, it's a truck. When it comes to key fob features, we've got our lock and unlock, remote start, and then you got the Ford logo on the back. And, well, tailgate, not dampened. Does have bed liner though, which is nice. We also happen to have LED lights. You've got an outlet there in the bed. We've got these sliders for the recovery points to tie everything down. And again, for a mini truck, it's got a decent sized bed. Lifting this up, pretty darn easy. Look at that receiver hitch at the bottom. Okay, I got the blacked out Ford logo, and then very boxy taillight design. And you can see the bumper there at the bottom is painted to match. That will cap things off for the exterior of the Lobo. This week's giveaway highlight is perfect for Mustang enthusiasts. The first car is a 60th anniversary GT convertible. You can't make a better date night car than that. The next car is a 1966 K-Code Mustang. It's got a V8, it's got a 4-speed manual, perfect for enthusiasts. And this is what you think of when you think of the word Mustang. Now, not only are the 2 Mustangs part of this giveaway, but also $34,000 in cash to help pay for the taxes. And your donations go towards helping children's and veterans charities. So use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus entries with any donation, $25 or more. Let's now check out the interior. Soft touch there on the door panel. You can see a little bit of blue trim there too. And look at the seats with the yellow stitching there. Interesting with the inserts in the center. Legroom's good. Got a little storage pocket. And then you can see here with the USB ports, a little outlet there too. And then headroom back here is actually pretty decent. Keyless entry for up front, and let's check it out. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors, and then down below you guys can see all of the window controls, mirror adjustments. There's more soft touch, more of that kind of blue trim. 1,017 pounds of payload capacity with this. Lobo there on the seat. Again, more of that nice trim down the center. And then we do have power adjustments on the side with lumbar. The front passenger seat's just manual with the adjustments. Now when it comes to the steering wheel, there's soft touch all around. You've got yellow and blue stitching in the center actually. Paddles in the back for that 7-speed. You do have a few controls here, including the ability to change the drive mode on the steering wheel, which is kind of a nice little doodad of a feature. But yeah, voice command controls. You've got volume controls there on the other side, cruise control with your lane steering assist. Mostly digital gauge cluster, which you can customize the information that's displayed here. Again, it'll also display the different drive modes that this has. And I don't think it has like a specific like Lobo mode per se, but you do have a sport mode and you've got drive modes for different conditions. And this does actually come with a 360 camera system, good resolution with the camera too. And this infotainment system is quick to respond, actually. I think that Ford's UI here they've done is good. I mean, everything is pretty nicely labeled. Ford's definitely going a little bit too much into the screens in my opinion, but at least the screen functions well. And yes, the climate controls and the heated seats and heated steering wheel are all built into the screen. More blue in the vents, hope you like that. This does have the Pro Trailer Assist function. You've got your volume controls for the radio stations and everything. Defroster, auto hold as well. Got some USB ports. This is for the power sliding rear window. Look at this. So yeah, you just got the little button there. A phone charging pad, and then we've got our dial shifter, some cup holders, parking brake, stability control through auto stop start, and then center console. I do like the stitching and everything on top. Just a regular rear view mirror, as you can see. And then we do have a sunroof up top too. 43,220 is the total MSRP on this one. Let's see how this performs. Let us set off in the Maverick Lobo with the 7-speed. So
Because this transmission is, well, different than the standard Maverick as the 8-speed, I will have a review of the EcoBoost with the 8-speed for you guys, of course. And I do want to get a comparison. I'm going to be doing probably Maverick versus Ridgeline sometime pretty soon. So get that going up. There will be some fun stuff. But let's see how this thing performs first and foremost. I'll say it seems pretty smooth. I do like these unibody pickup trucks. I like the ability to get in and out of the vehicle very easily because it's lower to the ground. I mean, the Lobo obviously is kind of like the lowered version, but unibody vehicles just sit lower than body and frame, and then the comfort you get on road, the handling, and you still get the truck bed. I like the little turbo noise. And it has a little whoosh to it. Yeah, a little whoosh. I like that. That's fun. Smooth. Now I will say with the Lobo, the suspension's a little bit firmer, but it's not bad at all. I mean, this is very daily drivable. Like, don't get this and think like, oh, I gotta have a second car. This can be your only car, easily. This could very easily be your only car. See how bumps here. Not too bad. You know, I'm not really noticing, I mean, this is supposed to be higher performance than the regular Maverick. It doesn't really feel too different. It kind of is more of like a lipstick package. I get it that the transmission's different and it's supposed to help out off the line and everything. And it does seem pretty punchy off the line. But at the same time, it's kind of a lipstick package. It's kind of a lipstick package. Pretty zippy. Pretty zippy. So, we're getting sprinklered on. In conclusion, comfortable. Pretty insulated. I mean, it doesn't have acoustic glass or anything like that. It's normal windows, but it's pretty nice in here. And I don't really have anything bad to say about the Lobo. I think they did a good job. I think they did a good job for the package for the most part, but Ford, please lower the price of the Maverick. I think the Maverick's just gotten too expensive. I mean, come on. Over $40,000 for what is ultimately a mini truck? Come on, Ford. What are you thinking? And that's why Maverick, I mean, the dealership's got plenty of Mavericks. That's why they're sitting. If the Maverick capped out at like 35 grand, so the base model, if you had like a base model that, again, when the Maverick first came out, base model's 20. You can get a nice one for 25. You can get the super nice one for 30, and then the special editions are like 32 to 35, somewhere in that range. You'll sell out, but you know, Ford decides that they want over $40,000 for this thing, and so like it's just not gonna, like, some people will buy them, but they ain't gonna sell out. If you want to sell out, you gotta have the pricing a little bit more reasonable, especially in this economy. Let me know your thoughts.